A number of Middlesex batsmen got in, but none of them could conjure up the innings to prevent their side from slipping to a 49-run defeat to Northamptonshire in their latest Clydesdale Bank 40 match, of which these are the highlights. Middlesex won the toss and asked the visitors to Lords to bat first. It was a decision which didn't work in their favour either, as Mal Loy and Rob Newton opened up with a century stand inside the first 15 overs. Loy was dropped at long leg early and he made Middlesex pay for their profligacy, as he then repeated the shot off Collins and connected with it perfectly. He hit a similar, if flatter, six off Collins as the former England man made a racing start. Playing that slog sweep he is famous for, Loy needed some luck, and this top edge failed to land with a fielder anywhere close. Newton was a little more orthodox, as he was timing the ball expertly, flicking Toby Rowland-Jones for a maximum here. Not a lot went right for Middlesex, who then missed a chance to run out Loy after a mix-up between the two batsmen. Loy made them pay with his third six, another extraordinary shot, played almost off one knee. The strokes were coming thick and fast, and there was nothing orthodox about many of them. A fourth maximum carried Loy to a thrilling 50 made from 46 balls. Few at Lords will have witnessed much batting like this. With a total on 108 at the start of over number 16, Middlesex finally got a wicket, and it came when, for once, a shot from Newton didn't fly over the ropes, landing in the hands of David Milan instead. Alex Wakely then yorked himself to give Sean Udall a wicket, as Wakely went for one at 111 for two. The Northamptonshire batsman kept on picking out the short mound stand boundary, and next to pitch a ball into the stands was David Sales. Had Loy stayed at the wicket, he may have got a massive score, but as it was, he was run out, taking on Gareth Berg's throw from short third man, and was run out for 66 at 141 for 3 in the 25th over. Sales showed his class by reaching his own half-century, made at a runner ball. And then he and Stephen Peters tried to make the most of the remaining overs by playing some more scorching shots in a partnership for the fourth wicket, which added 88 in 12 overs with the odd boundary and some excellent running. There were, of course, more sixes. Sales thumped the luckless Collins over mid-wicket, and Peters did the same to Dexter from the other end. Sales had made a superb 84 off 69 balls and would have fancied a ton had this shot off Dexter not found Tom Scully in the outfield. 35 more runs came off the last 4 overs as David Willey hit 16 in 12 balls, and Peters added the 9th maximum of the innings. He fell in the penultimate over for 40, caught by Berg off Tim Murtagh. Middlesex had been sick of the sight of Peters all summer. Northamptonshire had reached 264 for 5 off their 40 overs, a challenging score for the Panthers to chase, and they needed quick runs from their top order. Instead, Lee Dagger got a ball to go through Scott Newman's defence, as he was out in the third over with a total on 16. Owe Shah was peculiarly quiet, meaning that John Simpson had to get on with things alone. Before Shah edged a ball from James Middlebrook behind, his 4 runs had occupied 21 balls and had added the pressure on the rest. At 50 for 2 in the 13th over, they now had it all to do, and Milan tried his hardest to get the board ticking over. Alas, he didn't get enough on this pull shot off Willey and was caught by Andrew Hall out grazing. When Simpson turned a ball from Middlebrook straight to mid-wicket to go 2 short of his 50, Middlesex were on 93 for 4 at around the halfway stage. So 170 were needed in the second half of the innings, a huge ask. Dexter hit the first 6 of the reply, but he then drove Middlebrook to long off to go for 27. And that was the story for the rest of the innings. Berg threatened with 28 off 22, but then sliced a drive off Daggett to backward point. Scully and Udall combined to add 34 in 5 overs, but the asking rate was now at nearly 13 runs per over. They needed more shots like this one, but this from Udall was only the second 6 of the innings. Wickets then tumbled in search of the very quick runs at the end. Scully hit David Lucas high into the night sky, only to be caught by Willey after making 26. Udall was then legged before to Hall for 21. Murtagh was held at long on to go for 5. And the match was up when Collins was bowled, trying to throw the kitchen sink at a ball from Willie. In truth, the Panthers had never really been in the run chase and were dismissed for 215 with just a ball to go to lose by 49 runs. They will look for improvements on Sunday at the picturesque ground at Cheltenham College.